So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Curry in at the point. Curry dishes to Bogut. Excellent struggled last year, but it was mostly due to their offensive issues, Greg. At times, they could.
And they also knew how to force turnovers, but they have got to improve.
Fires the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Stops, and they've got some good defenders, too, so not surprised they were fairly solid defensively.
Now here's Curry to the middle. He's looking for Bogut and finds him, and it's good.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how.
And the big thing that stuck out for me for the Sixers, their turnovers forced. I mean, second in the league in steals per game, fourth in the league in block.
Curry
is one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And Cannon gets it to go.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Poke loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Green, and Okafor with the block. Cannon the pass to Okafor. Here's Smith, and it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
The 76ers making a switch here. Noel's checked in.
Wow, what a game been so far. Very impressive. They haven't missed yet.
Warriors trail by 12. Over in the corner, Green. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand. And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Here's Curry. 76ers getting the bucket. Nobody near Barnes. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Unloads. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Simply just hope they start cooling off.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And last year, quite a rookie campaign for Nerlens Noel. He had the ACL injury he sustained in college. Missed his first full season with the Sixers. And like you've talked about, you know, he came back and really, with a flourish, made a mark his first year in the league.
And Kevin, a lot of people wondered, how would he bounce back from that knee? And I'd have to say it was pretty good. I mean, finished 3rd in the voting for Rookie of the Year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. And, you know, getting back to Nerlens Noel, if it weren't for the ACL tear, he may have been the first player drafted in 2K13. His 8 rebounds and nearly 2 blocks a game as a rookie show he has the talent.
Here's Curry. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. The rebound by Grant. Down low, here's Thompson. Green with the block. Curry with a wide open look. Again, Curry missing.
And one thing to note about Nerlens Noel, last season, he was a thief. He averaged and length, guys. He has great anticipation and still one of the best motors I have ever seen.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the basket by Stephen Curry, and he gets it to go. He has 6.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from him.
Green inside. He's against Landry. Got a piece of it. Green dishes to Curry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screens.
Nick Stauskas is checked in for Philadelphia. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors. And speaking of Curry playing off the ball in the pass, Clark would see him guarding shooting guards defensively. Some said trying to hide him against lesser offensive players.
Well, I think guarding 2 guards gave him a chance maybe to save some energy for the offensive end. But recently, Steve Kerr has had him on point guards more. You want your best players taking the challenge at both ends of the court.
And Spates gets it to go.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Landry kicks to Stauskas. Shot from the wing. And that one's good. Stauskas has got his first 2 points of the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Golden State also making some changes. Festus Ezeli comes in for Maurice Spates. And it's Barbosa in for Curry. Warriors trail by 18. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Barbosa. And he wheels that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. 20 seconds left in the first. Count that one. 12 points for him.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
The trade, got a hand on it. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. 76ers on top, leading by 17. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the 76ers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Warriors trail by 17. Okafor up there with Embiid. Then there's Smith. And it's Robert Covington. And it's Cannon in a two-guard. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And now Philadelphia on the break. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed their part. The best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more. from the line that make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Noel's checked in for Embiid. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Ian Clark comes in for Sean Livingston.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
And so here is Golden State. Philadelphia able to drain the three from the line. Second chance effort, and it's laid in by Bogut. Bogut's got his second bucket of the night.
Really strong rebounding on that interior. He gets the easy putback.
Here's Noel. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Fires the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in an emphatic fashion, winning on the road. Title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Landry's checked in. Stephen Curry is checked in for Golden State. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Thompson passes to Bogut. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around.
Smith kicks to Covington. Passes it to Noel. Screen by Smith. And it goes as the official calls the foul. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Well, with Nerlens Noel coming out, we knew he'd be a plus shot blocker. He set the Kentucky single game record with 12 in a game shot blocks. He also knew he had the chance to be a great rebounder, but we definitely knew he needed help with his shot, and that will continue on in the next year.
Yeah, you know, he spent the year rehabbing that knee, but also spent that year correcting his shooting form. And we're not talking about just a tweak when it comes to shooting the basketball.
Another three for Philadelphia.
He's got a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
And 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from behind.
It's blocked.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead. You know, going back to Nerlens Noel's shooting, the improvements to his form look really good. Even better is that he hit 60% from the line as a rookie. That may not sound like a great start, but at this stage of his development, that's great progress. Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Now here is Bogut. 6 points for him. They need this, and that one comes up a bit short.
You know, one caution I have about Noel's improved shooting, you don't want him to fall in love with jumpers. He did shoot only 46% from the field last year. Conversely, DeAndre Jordan shot 71% because he dunked everything and kept his head under the rim. It is a fine line between improving your game and playing.
Warriors missing. Noel wide open. He fires. And again, it's Philadelphia.
He's really starting to ramp it up now.
It's Curry with the drive. Here's Barnes, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Golden State also making some changes. Spades comes in for Andrew Bogut, and it's Draymond Green for Ian Clark. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
Stauskas' shot is off. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Whistle blows if that's going to be a travel.
Well, despite that possession, something that I like is... They've been under control while getting out in this league. They've kept those turnovers down. And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year. And that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental movements in different facets of the game. He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Now here is Barbosa. Defense is right there. The offensive rebound. Livingston, that's good.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there. And they go.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body to bring in other players along. Going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc. Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Green with the block. They get it back. And here's Stauskas from the arc. Another three for Philadelphia.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they